Well, asked for it. Here's a quick tour of iLiquor Gecko and Exotics. Mind the mess. We're in the process of moving things around and changing things up, but we did a lot of rearranging. So welcome to iLiquor Gecko and Exotics. Come in. This whole building is climate controlled. 2,000 square feet. As you see, we're climate controlled. We have hot and cold water on a hose and a sink. Incubator over there. First stop, we're gonna look at, this is Mangrove Cove. This is where we got our pair of adult mangrove monitors. We have adult male and female. We had copulation. We actually saw insertion. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have some eggs. We got a lay box. Everyone's getting fed. Monitor's getting fed today. The assortment of fish, chicken heart, quail eggs, part of their varied diet. These guys get everything from rodents to assorted chicken parts, meat. They even get Repashy's diet, the carnivorous diet. They love it all. So that's Mangrove Cove. Oh yeah, we just installed this canister filter for them for their pond. They love their pond. So we'll see how this does. Come over here. It's one of our show cages. Also, we put quarantine animals and stuff. One of our show cages. We have a young Savannah in there. She's not doing too well. These were all imported, so she's big, but she's getting kind of skinny. So we have her isolated to see if it'll turn her around. This is our raise up bin for Savannah monitors. It's a 4x4x4. We keep all of our young ones in here and raise it up in here. It's very hot and humid. This is the design for the next adult Savannah monitor cage. It's the base of it. It'll be connected to the big cage so we can separate males and females and do all that. Over here, we got Merlette. This is our Nile monitor cage. We're raising her up. She's a trip. She's right down there. She's eating, hiding, but she uses her water feature all the time. It's filtered. Got air filter in there, huge air filter, keeps it clean. And we change the water every couple of weeks, or if it gets real nasty, but she doesn't. She's been fed too, the same thing, fish, chicken hearts, quail eggs, dusted with calcium, vitamins, and probiotics. Up here, it's our Sumatran short-tail cage. Oh, you're not going to see him. He's going to be buried, yeah. But bioactive to some extent. He loves this cage. He comes out at night, but during the day when his lights are on, he pretty much stays hidden under the spark pieces. It's another empty cage right here, but we're going to be moving some of our young crested geckos because we moved all of our other geckos around, so this cage is open. And here is Mushi. This is our leopard gecko. She's again going to hide. Yeah, there she is. Popped her head out. There she is. Come on, Moosh. Come on. This girl has a pretty crazy story. A friend of ours had her, rescued her. She was like, couldn't walk, jelly joints, all that kind of stuff, bad MBD. She raised her up, and then she had some personal issues, so we took this girl in. It'll only be a pet. She'll never be bred, nothing. She just gets to live out her best life here. As you can see, she's a sweetheart. You would not be able to recognize this gecko if I showed you videos of when they first had to rescue her and take care of her. And our friend did job. Our friend brought her back from the brink. But, life kind of got in the way, so we took her in for her, and she'll be a forever pet. Over here is our wall of crested geckos. This is all of our adults. They're living in here. They do have lights. Oh yeah, everything in here that's on lights are on timers and everything, fully controlled. Everyone uses full spectrum growing lights, so full color spectrum. Not everyone has UVB. But these guys' lights are off because we are here in the summer of North Carolina, so it's hot. Even with the air conditioning, this place gets to about 86. So we keep their lights off, their LED lights off, because it makes the cages hot. But in the fall, winter, and spring, they'll have their light cycle back on. These are where we keep our hatchlings for crested geckos. These little shoe boxes we got, and we've converted them. They're perfect little cages for these guys. and some other extra tubs for our, again, our hatchlings. You know, if anyone has crested geckos, you know these guys will breed all the time. So, you know, we get about 30 eggs a month production out of these guys. So, we're not going to have any hatching, it doesn't look like. Alright, so probably keep that over here. As many people have seen, this is the Savannah Den. This is our adult group of Savs. They just fed. They got a bunch of food. They're all going up to lay down and stuff because they just ate. That ain't in a couple days. A little bit. There's big old Rhino. He's a big old male. Trying to lick his plate clean. There's an egg over there, buddy. You can go get it. Let's see. Are you full? Oh. There you go. Doesn't even crush it, just swallows the quail egg whole. So everyone's seen that big old Savannah Den. Again, always I did something new. We got some new type of timers. We got these 6-outlet independent controlled timers from Genie. We use a lot of Genie products for our cameras and timers. So now all the basking lights are on a timer. So not all, this is the heat of the day, so everything's on. But it starts out, one comes on in the morning, and then each one comes on progressively as the day. By noon, everything's on. By 3 o'clock, everything starts to shut back off. Coming over here, this is the Roughneck Treehouse. These guys are all going to be hiding right now, but you see this. This is the Roughneck Treehouse, so we keep our black roughneck and our Doomerals, aka brown roughneck. So 7-foot tall cage. All the wood in here are hollows, so they live inside them. That back there, that tree is hollow about 80-90% all the way up. This log across the middle is completely hollow from here all the way to the back. That big stump is hollow in both entrances. And they got basking platforms. This just has an LED light on it right now because, again, it's hot. So, yeah, we don't need 2 basking lights on. Full spectrum color lighting in here. Helps the plants grow. But we used to have UVB in here, but we took it off right now. We're seeing if there's any difference in it. So, that's this guy. Plenty of area to dig, fresh water, all that good stuff. These guys are a little skittish, so like we use the paneling, the dual panel. I don't know what to call this, but the thermal paneling you do on greenhouses. We're using this right now, and they're starting to get a lot better. It's harder for them to see out, so they feel more secure. All right, so that's the monitor side, and the geckos make our way around. We're going to take this way, some motorcycle. So our workshop, we build all of our cages, so here's all of our wood and stuff and tools. We build everything. We do custom work for people that want it. Right here is our beta fish. We are breeding betas. So this is the beta tower right here. Lots of betas. Look at here. Here's some of our first batch of babies. There's 3 in there. I've actually made it past the bad mark here. It's going to be kind of hard to see on camera. But you see lots of babies, lots of fry. And then here's some of the adults, females, and the males down here. We are working on a sump pump system with a perpetual filtration system, so we don't got to worry about water changes and things. Right now we just installed full color spectrum grow lighting, and they already like it. And come over here, get into some of the snakes. This is some of our baby retics. These are our phantoms. Phantoms, as you can see, everyone's got name tags from our system. There she is up there. Yeah, there's our phantom tiger. They're hungry, as always. Don't mind the green water. This is algae growing because we use grow lights and everything. And we live in the woods. We have a lot of dirt from everything. We keep Try to keep things as natural as possible. These guys are on sandy chips right now, but we are going to switch them to hardwood triple ground mulch. There's a Phantom Motley. And there's our Spitfire Tiger male down here. He's awesome, pretty. Over here, down here, this is Tuna, this is our Anthrax male. He's hanging out. Come on, buddy. Gorgeous guy, full spectrum light. He's got a heat mat. Up here is Grim. Grim's got a big, full arboreal cage. Water, lights, heat. Let's see. It's a 4x2x2 with a full thermostat and everything, radiant heat panel. There he is. He's chilling. Nighttime, he wakes up. There he comes. See? Say hello to the camera, Grim. He's a cool guy. This guy is really handleable. He's our marble platinum male. We got some good projects for him in the future. As you can see, Boreal, full color light, full spectrum and color light. Back up, buddy. And this is our big cages. A couple of our girls are out on breeder loan. Well, we got some big cage ideas for them, but here's our 8-foot cages. Beretta, our lipstick glow albino, Boa down here. She's got a push face. She busted a tooth the other day. You can't see her. She's all the way in the back. That's our Super Tiger Het Titanium retic female. She's all in the back corner. I can see her. This is Hobbs, the big old male, hanging out. His cage needs to be cleaned. Don't mind the shed skin. He just shed, and we're cleaning it today. So it's just shed skin in there. Clean water, everything ready to go. No Passion up here is our lavender albino female. She's pretty cool. Again, full spectrum color light. Another cage needs to get some more shed taken out. This is our Het Anthrax female right here. She just shed. Again, it's just shed skin. You know, showing you the real deal here. We don't hide anything. We don't. You got a problem with shed skin, man? You know, that's on you. All the snakes are on thermostats. Everything. All the thermostats are off because we're running ambient during the summer. But the winter time, we don't run the heat, so it'll drop in about 65-ish at the lowest part of the summer, winter here. So everyone's gonna have supplement heating if we need it, or we just keep the heater running at 70. But down here, it's another arboreal setup for Tuna, or another female anthrax back there. But another boreal setup for young retics. And then here's another setup here. It's our albino het granite Burmese back there. And then we just installed lighting here. These are our grow-ups for our retics as well. You can see Mango. There's a Golden Child Sunfire Het Caramel, purple. And then we got a normal right here. But she's Het for Blonde and Orange Ghost Stripe. Frankie, that's our cow, Tiger Cow. And then another one of our female anthrax down here. Coming over here, you're not going to see him. He's out in the morning. This is our Schneider Skink Clipper. He's awesome, but he will be hiding right now. Below him is our big anthrax female right here, Marlin. Again, so about the glass, but big cage. These guys were going into Clipper. The bearded dragons, they all get their basking is on the timer, comes on at about 10, shuts off at 3. You know, because again, it's hot down here in these smaller cages. These are 4-foot cages. They still get kind of warm. So we have them cut off. They seem to enjoy it better. Up top there, her light's off because I have that on the timer. That's one of the Genie timers. I got to fix her light because it's on. That's not a heat light. That's just an overall light. But it's on the same as the basking lights. But up there is Cobalt. That's our greenhouse snake. She's in her coconut. It's hard to see with the glare. But she's hanging out. That's one of our tangerine, our female beardy. We got some more female beardies down here. Our big male right here. Behind us, this is another one of our colubrid cages. So we got bull snakes at the top. A male and female bull snake. These are Montepellers, which I don't know if I'll see them because we did a lot of work last night, so it kind of scares them off. Montepeller snakes. These are the largest snake in Europe. They're rear-fanged, but the venom is not, it's like a hog nose. It's not lethal or dangerous to humans, but they're cool snakes. But they're all hiding right now because I messed with them yesterday hooking up lighting. I had to add more lights. These little puck lights weren't good enough. So I still got a few more things to fix here and there. But again, these guys are all on timers. Whew, man. These are ball pythons. We have plans on building a ball python bookshelf, but I'm not going to go through them all. Here's some of our Pete. He just sired us some babies. But, you know, nothing special on ball pythons. We just have them, they're fun. We keep we're working on more affordable stuff for people. We're not out here looking for the quadruple het, you know, recessives and all that kind of stuff. We're just making cool pet snakes for people. You know, we like breeding them. We like the different kinds. So I'm partial to all the dark stuff. I'm messing around with their mulch. These guys are on our triple ground hardwood mulch here, local. It's good stuff. One of the babies, he sired. This is one of the male up there. That's one of the babies he sired this year. Gorgeous. See her, and then that's one of her siblings right here. So cool snakes, fun to play, fun to deal with. And there's another one, but you know, that's another one of the siblings to the one I just showed you. The three, we already got rid of one of them, so these are the three left. And there's a whole bunch of ball pythons down here. Over here, new cage we built. We built toppers. We have a bunch of aquariums. So we built these nifty toppers for the aquariums. You're not going to see them. I might have to do a nighttime video and see if I can do this. But this is full of white spotted geckos. If anyone's ever known what they are, they're a pretty robust gecko that have the little tubulars that look like spikes on them and stuff. They're cool. They're pretty much a desert gecko, kind of like a leopard gecko, but can climb and has sticky feet. But we did with all these extra tanks we got. They were living in the one tank, and we moved them into this a lot bigger. We do have eggs, but we haven't caught. We haven't had any hatch out or anything. These guys will lay eggs, and they can just hatch naturally. Don't have to incubate them or anything. And then we got a full grow light on them. Over here's our gargoyle geckos up top. They're all going to be hot. Oh no, two of them are out. The two girls chilling right here. Perfect, girls. We got another young one in here. It's probably behind that piece of bark. Our day geckos and our standings. So in here we have, you see in the background, it's the big male. Giant day geckos. The other ones are all hiding in through here. Again, full spectrum light, color light, grow light. These do have UVB on them. But just to say, the baby Savannah monitors have UVB. I've raised Savs for decades, up to 15, almost 20 years old. If you feed them right, don't necessarily need it. But if you want to give it to them, you can't hurt. But the babies, I do give UVB. But these day geckos get a low wattage UVB LED in there. The rest of them are hiding, but again, oh well, nope, there's one behind it. She's got a little chewed up on her head. Looks like they were trying to breed. So hopefully we get some eggs out of them. Gosh, this is long. Long video, guys. I'm still on maybe three-quarters way done. I don't know, getting kind of crazy. This is our clown frog is in here, but I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Look at that guy. Right through there. You see him? It's not going to focus very well. But clown frog, we thought he had died. But when we redid Rogan, our Amazon tree boa, which we'll get to when we redid his cage, this one was still alive. So it moved into this cage. It's got plants that grow like crazy. Fully sealed up. He's enjoying life. Over here is another new topper. We built a 55-gallon aquarium with a topper. And we're going to have a colony of tokays in here. We have one female. But we're looking for a male and a few mates. But I have no idea where she's going to be. Oh, no. She's probably hiding in those bamboo shoots. But that's her cage. Again, she actually does have UVB. Low wattage. We're seeing if the geckos have any, do anything about it, even though they're more nocturnal. We'll see. But this up here has a UVB light in that fixture. Then we got full spectrum color grow lighting in here. This is Geen. This is our Papuan carpet. And its cage. And here's our boas. I'm not going through all of them, but these are boas. Little girl. Taurus. And one of them's hiding, Saber. You see your head poking out. And Mufasa's down there somewhere. They still need to have lighting installed. I'll get to it, but they don't seem to care. But we have Mama's at the very top. I don't know if you can see her. There she is. Old girl. Hopefully we'll get a litter out of her this year. Over here, this is another tropical paludarian type. We got fish in here. This has got to get a lot of work done. We're building a topper for this. We have some tree frogs in there. We got a dumpy frog. And but right now you're not going to see much. This one we're going to build a topper for this week. And change that up some. Over here is another topper on a tank. This is our Amazon tree boa. But the bottom part of that tank we used to keep the clown frogs in. And you can see the wandering Jew plant has taken over the tank. It's got a filtered freshwater stream in the inside of here. Clean as clean water. But we put a topper on it with, grow lights and everything. Let those plants grow up. Basking for the wintertime purposes. But here's Rogan over there in the corner. He's found himself a spot. He ate yesterday. He's chilling. This is just a little 20-gallon tank right here with some guppies in it. Plants. We're going to put a topper on this, and it looks like we're going to have Vietnamese mossy frogs. That's one of my bucket list animals. So, looks like we'll be getting a group of them this coming fall when the weather's not as hot. We're going to build a topper for this so we can house them and all the fish together. And yeah, it's pretty much it for a tour so far at Liquor Gecko and Exotics. We do live on a large plot of land out here in the woods, so all of our wood and stuff comes from our forests. We harvest all the wood, the leaf litter, all that comes from our own acreage. And then right here we also have rats. So this is our rat room over here. So right there, these are ASF colonies. Got a few colonies of ASFs. These are breeder rats right here. These are feeding rats in this rack. We're back to trying some mice again. So we got a colony of mice. See if we can get some babies. And then over here, this is our pet line. So Crafted Mischief Rattery is a part. Oh, we're all together. So these are our pet rats. So this is where Vanessa breeds her pet rat line. So, let's see, you got a litter or anything?
Babies in the top two bins.
So these are some of the babies. These are all temperament tested, so they're pets. Little child can just grab them, do whatever they want with them, won't bite. But these are different than feeders, but these are pets. All sorts of genetics. Just like, we do with reptiles, snakes and stuff. These things come in all sorts of genetics. I cannot tell you one bit about them. They just look cool little rats. And we tag them, we castrate them, do all that. This is strictly for pets. Some of the girls and the mommies.
Boy.
Oh, that's a boy. Oh, look at him.
Right
Got,
there.
got an ear tag. Like I said, tag, and then our males that we sell, they get castrated, things like that. Cool guys. But yeah, that's the rat room. This is also has exhaust and fans and all sorts of keep the air fresh and cool in here. Keep the smells down. Oh yeah, and also besides this whole room being climate controlled, like I said, we got that room that stays closed most of the time, has exhaust fan and circulation fans. But we also run a big fan over here on a timer and a controller. Every day for 5 or 6 hours, it runs at full power, sucking all the air out of here, giving us some fresh air, taking out that hot, stale air. But yeah, this is Gecko. This is welcome to iLiquor Gecko and Exotics. We're always growing, always changing. So there'll be another video in the future when we have some of these new cages built. And stay tuned and stay updated.